What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King in the Golden State here with part 2 of the things I got from San Diego as far as comic books, maybe a sketchbook or two, you know. So I figured I'd share those with you guys and get ready to close the book on what I picked up from the San Diego Comic Con. Pardon me. Yeah, without further ado, let me get started and show you guys a few things real quick. It's like I said, it's part 2 and the final part of it. So, picked this one up from a booth, which I thought was one of my favorite all-time covers, and that is Star Wars number 68. Let's adjust that a little bit. And that one is the one with Boba Fett on the cover. And as you can see, it says $100. I got it for about $80. You know, like I said, I don't like talking about prices too much, but I just love this cover, and I had to pick it up. And I knew one of the guys who ran one of the booths at the con. You know, I'm sure everybody has that person that they know, at a booth that sells them, some stuff. But went by to their booth, and they had this one staring right at me, or in Boba Fett's case, aimed right at me. So, I had to pick it up. I might consider getting all the issues for the Star Wars series that came out by Marvel, like back in the day. So right now I'm just picking up key issues from them right now. So I don't know. I'm still figuring that one out. So I picked this one up. And that's not all. Let's see. Mark Brooks had a booth over there at the San Diego Comic Con, and he had some exclusive stuff, and variant covers. And this is a variant of A-Force number 3, and it's signed by Mark Brooks here on the bottom. There's no certificate or anything proving it, but it's signed by Mark Brooks, and he's one hell of an artist, that guy, man. I'm telling you. I mean, he gets attention, but not enough attention as like a lot of the popular artists nowadays do. And he's a really cool guy. He had a really nice booth, and I was really, picking up what he was putting down. So I was hoping to get like something drawn by him, but it didn't look like it was going to happen. He was pretty backed up. So I mean, he is popular, but not crazy popular. But yeah, this was a really cool cover, so I decided to pick this up because it was just staring right at me. So now I got it. So also went by a couple comic booths, picked up some random stuff. Picked this one up, Avengers '89. The one was co-starring Captain Marvel. This is actually a pretty good. This is one of those classic covers, drawn by Sal Buscema. And, I got it for a pretty good price, and I decided to just go ahead and grab it. And, it's kind of like filler stuff that I needed. So, grabbed that. Also picked up Avengers number 87. And that is the origin of T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther. And I'm trying to see if I could pick up more Avengers stuff. I mean, even back in the day, when Avengers weren't popular, I mean, the Avengers had some pretty good stories. So, I'm trying to get the early stuff as much as possible. As you may have seen, of course, in a previous video, I picked up Avengers number 4, the first Silver Age appearance of Captain America at a 4, and it presented pretty well. So, I mean, it's one of those things where I was like, screw it, I got to get this. It's like, I'm trying to get older stuff and put it in my collection. And newer stuff's good too, don't get me wrong. Some people don't like new stuff. I love new stuff, but I also love old stuff just as well. So picked this up, and I'm still continuing my chase for filling in a lot of comic books, comic titles such as like the Avengers and SPIDERMAN and what have you. Also trying to fill this series up. Inhumans. I was going to say the Uncanny Inhumans, but decided to pick up this first issue at another booth I know the owner too, but he only had this first issue, so I'm probably going to go back and see him and pick up the rest of the series. I think it's a 12-issue series, and I'm also trying to like collect up on a lot of Inhuman stuff just in case, because I mean, with the whole Death of X thing going on and in Marvel, and possibly the whole idea, I think there's talk about them trying to stop having, doing X-Men books and going more to Inhumans. I figured why not pick up some early Inhumans and see where it goes. So I picked this one up. And also some other stuff. Picked up the Invincible Iron Man. I forgot what the reasoning was behind this issue, like the semblance, but I think it's a first for somebody in this one. And this issue number 54 presents very well. I mean, you know, like maybe a nick here and there, but nothing too crazy. And I like the cover. It's a beautiful cover. So, yeah, comment below, because I'm too lazy to look this up, just to see what the semblance was of this issue. I totally forgot. I'm sure I'll look after the video, but, you know, wouldn't hurt for anybody to tell me anyway. Like I said, I'm lazy. It's been a long day. Also picked up, let me see, Batman 226. And that one, I keep wanting to say Madam Web, but Madam Web's a Marvel character. I don't know. I just like the cover. You know, it's a cool looking cover. I'm also trying to pick up early Batman stuff, not too early, because I don't think my wallet could take that kind of punishment. So, but I'm still gonna pick up some early Batmans. You know, just back in the day Batmans, where Batman was kind of not like the dark knight. You know, so kind of picked that up. I also picked up a let's see, Batman and Robin. Some more of that action with. You know, it's Batman, really, but it's Batman number 235. More of that action with Talia al Ghul, man. And man, Batman was sprung back then with that girl. I'm telling you, it's funny. But, yeah, decided to pick this one up. Pretty good, really very fine condition. I like the way it looks. You know, it's not like creased out or anything like that. And, yeah, I'm trying to pick up early Batmans. I mean, early Batmans are cool, you know, in my opinion. You know, that was like, I mean, I have nothing against Batman the Dark Knight, but I just need to pick up the early ones, because that was the fun stuff. Alright, what else did I pick up? Picked up, I was able to talk to one of the owners of the comic booth, you know, into getting a convention exclusive of Betty and Veronica, and it's, you know, I was pretty stoked to see you know, somebody able to do that. You know, it's kind of like, that's cool. You know, I bought some stuff off him too in order to get this book. So, you know, sort of like a little elbow hit in there and say, hey, can you see if you can work this out? And these things were kind of hard to find at the con. And, you know, I was able to buy it off this guy for a pretty good price. Also, I went to the J. Scott Campbell booth and picked this up. Picked up the another variant of Betty and Veronica. Just so you know, there's like 1 billion variants for Betty and Veronica out there now. And I was at one of the comic booths at the San Diego Comic-Con, and there was like a row of different variants. I mean, like I said, it's getting out of control. But I decided to cave in and get a Betty and Veronica Campbell cover from J. Scott Campbell's booth. So picked that up, and it's also signed. So that was pretty cool. And also has a whole certificate of authenticity in there, so totally digging that. And also, when I was there, I picked up this. It was the Amazing Spider-Man 15 variant by Campbell, also signed by J. Scott Campbell, and also got the same authenticity certificate. So very happy to grab those. You know, I mean, Campbell. You know, J. Scott Campbell, he is what he is. He doesn't draw pretty much interior stuff anymore, you could tell. And he just goes to where his strength lies, like covers. Speaking of covers, I picked up Star Wars Princess Leia from the Alex Ross booth, and it's also signed by Alex Ross. And that one also got a certificate of authenticity, so... You know, I also love the cover. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, you know, I don't know. Alex Ross needs, unless I missed it, Alex Ross needs to do movie posters. That guy really kills it with this stuff. So, pretty stoked to have that. So I got that. Picked up a few other sketchbooks, you know, from other booths. Like Bill Sienkiewicz had a sketchbook, and he also drew like a small little scribble on there and signed it. And it has a really cool sketchbook. I think I got it for like $25 or something like that. It was worth it, you know. So got that. Also picked up this other sketchbook called Super Bell, and that's by Art Germ. And it was like $20, so I figured I'd pick this up rather than paying like a Googleplex for an original sketch from Art Germ. Maybe next time, dude. I mean, it was yeah, the guy had a small little spot, but he looked like he was making money hand over fist, selling prints and selling sketchbooks and original art. So I mean, he kind of had a small like little table in the corner, and no one really bothered. I mean, people bothered him, but people bothered him quietly, and the guy looked like he was making some money. But yeah, I'm gonna have to peruse this one and take a look at it. I like his artwork. It's really good stuff. And the last but not least, my piece de resistance, so you would say. Found this. Yeah, I just happened to walk into it. No, I was going down some of the aisles at the San Diego Comic-Con and found this, at one of the booths. And I've always wanted it. It's a Grail. I'm taking off my off my list, and it didn't cost me too much. I'll be honest with you. It cost me like $250, about $250. I would probably say it's an F, maybe VG. All the pages are in there. The binding is still good. Maybe some, maybe a little wear on the side and on the edges here and there, but overall, it still presents really good. And I might have to sit back and read this for a minute without causing any further damage, and just getting it slabbed. I might just get it pressed then slabbed, just see how far it goes. But yeah, I was pretty stoked. This is definitely a grail for me. I mean, I was at some point where I wanted to pay almost $1,000 for like $1,000 or $700 for like for a higher grade. Who knows? Maybe I'll still do that. Maybe it's still in the cards. But I walked down an aisle and I saw this one staring right at me, and I was like, all right, let me look at this before, for the price that he had it for. I was like, let me look at it. Let me flip through the pages, make sure, there's nothing cut out of it. I mean, you got some creases, little wrinkles here and there, nothing too evident, but like a wrinkle here and there, and some wear on the side. But the book still holds up very well, presents very well, and it's mine. So yeah, I'm stoked about it. And that was the one I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So yeah, I mean, he wanted 3, so shelled out for about $250, and he said that was cool. And he had some other stuff there, but the day was winding down. But like I said, there's always next time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So there you have it. First appearance of Swamp Thing. Happy as shit. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I got more stuff to deal with, but I'm trying to bring my stuff up to date here, so that's why I'm kind of like doing part 2 of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So be sure to like this video if you have time, and leave some comments, tell me what you think. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'm working on trying to do a 100 subscriber contest, nothing too crazy, but I'll figure something out. Why the hell not? It won't take long. I mean, I think I'm up to 97 subscribers, so I'm getting close. So who knows? Maybe by next week I'll have a contest announcement all set and ready to go. But till then, yeah. If you are a subscriber, yeah, just know that. And if you are not a subscriber, doesn't hurt to hit that red button. Change it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.